we all in Long Beach court tank, right? And it's probably about 60 niggas in there waiting to get on the bus to go to court, right? Maybe more than that. But the court tank is full. Most of the niggas in there is from insane or 20s. But you know, it'd be a little bit of sprinkle in there. Hey, and there was this one cat, shout out to Animosity from Mac Mafia. Because anybody who know about the Long Beach gangs, Mac Mafia Crip is a gang on the north side, right? And they don't get along with none of the east side gangs, especially Insane. But the Mac Mafia, they minority, right? It ain't that many of them in jail. So wherever they go, they always outnumber, right? But this Cambodian boy named Animosity from Mac Mafia, he was with the shit. He used to rep his shit. That nigga come in the motherfucking court tank and let it be known, like, he'll come in the court tank like, look, I'm Animosity from Northside Mac Mafia, and I'm taking all phase.
Get people off our hands. Because when people come to me and talk to me as though a case is one, and I'm like, yo, fam, did you ever ask for a case number? So you can look it up yourself to see if a case even took place at all? And can you make sure while you look it up, can you see if you see me involved in it? Because I can't find nothing with me attached to it. I can't. It doesn't exist. And if it does exist, tell them produce it. That's how simple this can be. Tell them produce it. If it exists, there gotta be a case number, there gotta be some documentation. Tell them produce it. So that way, I don't have to worry about these massive speculations. But if a man's gonna do video after video after video and never produce a case number to rid us of speculation, and let's see who exactly you taking to court and under what pretense. If a man won't do that, then don't come to me with these things, because I ain't got nothing to do with whatever he's doing, and I don't want to know what else he's doing, because every year this man is talking about me. And I told you, sir, all we got to do is apply the 1 to 3 year rule. Anybody that's you see constantly doing videos about me, apply the 1 to 3 year rule and see if they make it past the 1 to 3 years. Most of these guys disappear off the face of the earth. Because you know why? They're not creative enough to survive. So most of these people, sir, what happened to them? We could do a whatever happened to these people type of show. And the few of them that we do see lingering.
Like, if I had a business right now, I would beg niggas to come fuck my shit up. Please come fuck my business up. I need to go get a store right now, put some insurance on it, and tell niggas to come burn my shit down. I guarantee you I'm gonna get $1 million. I'm gonna get an M. Nigga come fuck my business up, I'm getting an M. ASAP. I need to go get a storefront right now, have niggas come burn my shit down. Like, all these folks complaining, talking about, oh, they fucking up my business, all this and that. You ain't got no insurance on your shit. You shouldn't even be in business if you ain't got insurance on your shit. This was the play. This how you eat. This was the sweet play. Nigga, Gucci was praying unemployment at 40 million. Gucci was praying niggas came and fucked they store up. They wanted niggas to do it. That's why niggas might as well go take all that shit. Gucci wanted niggas to do that. If I had a store right now, I would wish. And then I act like everything got took. 2 million, 3 million. Cause that business insurance. Man, I would have took the insurance company off. Niggas out here playing, man, complaining about their business getting fucked up. Black folks complaining about their business getting fucked up. Nigga, that's really the casualties of war. That's what happened. You feel me? That's what happened. Shit fucked up right now. Niggas ain't got no money, so they finna go take shit. Your shit just got caught up in the mix. And if your shit got caught up in the mix, you ain't know the community like that. You ain't know these folks like that. They would expect, if they knew you and they...
Pimps was nothing that a woman has is worth money. In other words, never pay a trick, man. You ain't gonna ever get your money worth for it. The second thing that, and one more thing about that, about nothing a woman has is worth money. Now think about the amount of money you can spend on a woman from the time you meet her. Let's say you meet a woman, you date a woman, you get serious with a woman, y'all move in together. You do, man, along the way, man, you can spend thousands of dollars without even thinking about it. Rich Life 412, what up, bro? Good to see you. So you could spend thousands of dollars, man. Then you get into tens of thousands of dollars. And now these days, if you marry a woman, her husband don't even pay for the husband. Her dad don't even pay for the wedding. Nigga, you got to come out your pocket for the wedding. And then you got to buy some expensive ring that some of these cats out here can't even afford the ring, man. You think I'm finna pay notes on a ring, man? If I'm gonna get a debt, man, it's gonna be a debt to either build a business or support my business, or if I want to buy a home. I'm not finna get no debt, man, and be paying no note on no ring for a woman, man. But these cats out here do it all the time because they feel like everything about her is worth money. It's one thing to feel like something she has is worth money. I respect the trick that just trick off for sex more than I respect the trick that just trick off for the woman because she's a woman. You know what I'm saying? More than I respect the man who just pays a woman just because.
This is all I have. No, probably that's it. I don't need nothing else for him. He's fucking nuts. And I'm saying all your homies still fuck with Poppy. That's what they call him, Poppy. But his name is, what's his name? Hassan Campbell.
And when I stick heavy dick in that little 12, 13-year-old little bitch, just understand, she ain't a victim. When I fuck your 12-year-old son, 13-year-old son, and then run through your family and fuck all the other children in your family, all of them, how it sound to you? Me getting some oral sex.
What the hell?
From little Kev.
Let's do it one more time, people.
How that sound? Me fucking little Kevy Kev.
Damn, he's still going off. I
got some Vaseline, it ain't a problem, Kev. I got some Vaseline, it ain't a problem, Kev. You little Kevy Kev. I got some Vaseline, it ain't a problem, Kev.
He's sick. He's actually sick. Press 9 if you know. And we should excoriate this motherfucker. You gotta look up the word excoriate so you don't think I'm saying something so violent and crazy. Press 9 if you know no one should befriend this asshole. Press 9 if you know. Someone said 8 plus 1, motherfucker.
It's gonna crack because there's a lot of cleanup to do. There's a lot of people on that reception yard who shouldn't be there, whose paperwork is bad. Mm-hmm. So now every fucking time the door opens, someone's gonna get got. And it doesn't matter if they're on A side, B side, or C side, you're gonna have to fucking, you're praying, oh shit, hopefully I make it out to yard today. And then all of a sudden you hear the sirens, you ain't making out to yard today. So 3-4 months, you start off your term with a 3 to 4 month stay in a cell with someone else without ever leaving.
And as soon as you hit the yard, how serious are the politics? Because I tell people, you know, when you hit, I mean, dude, there's a protocol.
The second you hit a yard, okay, I'm with the business. So if I roll up to a new yard, I got my paperwork on me. These new motherfuckers, they don't got their paperwork with them. They come up, it's in my property. Motherfucker, you didn't bring it with you?
Yeah.
Oh, how am I supposed to bring it? Hoop that shit. When I roll up to a yard, people are like, hey, you got your driver's license? So I go, yeah, give me 1 second. And I grab a roll of toilet paper and I go get it for them.
Yeah.
So I come up and I throw that shit, and they're like, okay, this man is with the business. He rolled with his driver's license. That's how proud he is of his fucking name.
Yeah.
Because my paperwork is displaying all my 114s, all my 115s, and everything I've done in the system. 114 is the lockup order in the shoe. 115 is the offenses you've committed in prison.
So I put the key in the deadbolt and I'm turning it, door won't open. Just won't open. So I try, and I have to pee so bad, and I get so frustrated. I pulled up the Airbnb app and I called the host because they had provided me with, he had provided me with his number for another reason before. So I called the phone number and he didn't answer. Then I messaged him in the app and I said, hey, the door won't open. And I'm trying everything that I can, but the door won't open. So he says, call me. I didn't look at the time to see if they were the same numbers or if he had me call a different number than what was listed. But he said, call me. He provided me with a number, and I called him and he was like, what do you mean? What's going on? Just trying to get a deeper understanding of the situation. I explained to him that I was trying everything that I could, but the physical handle seems like it wasn't turning, like the deadbolt.
Subscribe, that like, hit that bell notification button, share this, do whatever you can to help this message be spread so we finally can have a voice. Now, this is a little bit more of a funny video. I'm just going to speak on the 5 worst types of prison guards. Okay, so, you know, for me, I don't think all prison guards are terrible people. I think some of them come to work to earn a paycheck, do their job, they believe in what they're doing, but they don't ever cross the line. They treat people with respect. They go home at the end of every day and treat everybody like a human being. I personally don't have an issue with them as long as they don't cross me. But this list is of 5 not so good types of correctional officers. The number 1 being the buddy buddy. Now, this officer is the worst. This officer will try to convince you that he is your friend. He will snuggle up next to you. He will sit down next to you, try to talk to you about personal shit, try to get into your emotions and really dig into your heartstrings unsuccessfully. Do not let this person in. It is all a trick. He does not actually care about you. This person wants information so they can run it to Ipsos security, just so you know. And their goal is to climb the ranks.
And you guys, this video is sponsored by C. Lee Hair. And this is their 24-inch 13 by 4 lace frontal wig. This is Brazilian deep wave. You guys, I love this hair. I'm not even capping. Like, I dyed it. Look at this color. Like, are y'all telling me I'm ready for the fall? Like, I'm literally ready. I'm legitly ready for the fall. Because, y'all, this hair is just bomb. So anyway, yeah, the video is sponsored by them. And yes, they sent me this wig. But one thing that I will say is I purchased hair from them before. And if you watched my videos, House Party from Hell and my toxic relationship story, that is their hair. That's their bundles. This is their lace front wig. So you guys, I have, you know, so when they asked me to do a video talking about their hair, it was easy because, you know, I already wear their hair, you know. And y'all, the hair is so soft, and when I dyed it, it took so fast. Like, sometimes when I dye hair, I won't mention the company's names, but the color don't even come out right because it takes forever. Like, if you put bleach on hair, because I bleached this, if you put bleach on hair, I feel like 10, 15 minutes past, it should already be blonde, okay? You should be beach blonde by then. But with this hair, y'all, I put it on, and I'm telling you, like, 10 minutes later, it was this color. It looks a
for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now it's for ratting like a motherfucker in prison. I ain't getting knocked. Everybody know I did that shit.
So he never ratted on you?
Nah, he never ratted. But he did what he did do. He put my 2 brothers on his enemy list. My brothers got the papers from their counselor. I'm gonna get into that later on. I had 2 brothers in the system. Anyway, all right, so now he didn't rat on me per se right there where I could see paperwork saying it. So now, boom, next day come. You know, jail going is normal. So now I'm gonna go up some. So a couple of years later, I forgot, it might have been 5 or 7 years or something later, I see him again. He comes to Clinton. Now I'm there first, mind you, Mind you, I cut him, he ran. So, you know, I'm gonna take full credit. I blame myself for what I'm about to tell y'all next. He comes there, right? So, he said, yo, man, money in. Then I saw him in the mess hall. So he said, yo, Neil, I wanna talk to you, man. Yo, let's leave that shit alone. So I'm looking at him. So knowing, since I've been down, my record been clean. Never got hit or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, me, I played myself, acting stupid. What I did, all right, yo, come to the yard. Boom. So now, mind you, they say, look, so I had a razor on me. But I should have gunned him down as soon as I saw the nigga in the mess. So I'm gonna keep it official with you. But me being so fucking, you know, thinking nothing can happen to me, that's what I'm gonna say, yeah. You know, I think nothing can happen, but it can happen to the best of us. And I'm a full testament of that.
We also want you to set a contract on what this man will do with your son on an ongoing regular basis. And for the fathers, please quit taking your sons only to the ball game and to the zoo. It's amazing. Fathers take their sons to the zoo and to a ball game. But when it's time to go to the grocery store or to the barbershop, go with your mama. In other words, I believe that black boys learn an awful lot by seeing you in very natural situations. At the oil change, at the barbershop, just talking smack on the street. So please quit thinking that you can only interact with your children in some child-centered activities. They need to see what you do on an ongoing, regular basis. We must also work on black boys' fine motor development. In other words, early on in kindergarten, we're labeling black boys as being behind because the girls work with crayons, pencils, and scissors. The boys have been working with trucks. We have to work on black boys' fine motor development. We also have to work on a non-sexist household. In other words, teach your son how to cook, how to sew, how to clean. We also recommend you teach your son sex education and before 12 years of age. The studies show we're teaching children sex ed after they've already started. It should be before, not after. They've already made a baby after 12 and 13. We have to work on that. We must also monitor the peer group. You know, good parents have always done a number of things well with the peer group. First of all, good parents know who their children's friends are. They invite them over to get to know them better. And many times...
And I feel that I feel that in this case, you choose not to look at it from the other side of the spectrum. I feel so. If you ask me my opinion, I feel you just it's my opinion. I feel you just choose. But I do agree as far as not that big of a deal, let it go. I agree with that. Mm-hmm. But from a lot of people, especially females, no disrespect to any females in this vicinity, deal with emotions. They may look at things a little bit different from how you look at things. I agree. I can see, like, man, let that shit go, man. That shit ain't nothing. But you try to understand from both sides of the coin. Like, I get it. I get why you mad. Let's move on. And I also get what you're saying. Like, you got to at least come up and say, yo, I did this. I took it down. I did, you know, like,
there you
address
go.
me as an
Let
adult.
Let me hear that.
Yeah, got it.
And my wife told her that part, but it's the denial part that goes with it, too.
Amnesia, you said.
Amnesia.
You call it the amnesia part.
That's what it is, brother.
And all right, so we're about to wrap it up. The thing is, like I said, when I spoke to you, man, it's like, you know, the department disappointed you. That's how I got from it, you know, when I spoke to you. But you don't like you bothered at all.
No, it didn't stop the beat. It didn't stop me one beat. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you, I bought all the stuff, too. I bought all the stars. You know, I had my stars well in advance. I had the chief of department stars. I never got to use it. I had the other chief. I kept everything in my pocket. The next rank up. I carried it with me because I knew I would be wearing it. You know? I knew I'd be wearing it. I'm like, all right.
It's above the strongest one. And see, these are the type of things that people don't want to be said. I may give them a little flack for this stream, even though I haven't used hardly any profanity in here, even though I got my guard on, so any chat message that's real crazy, it ain't even showing up on the screen. They still may give me a little flack because what I'm saying right now is the real.
I'm spitting that real. I'm talking the truth. And the truth hurts those who live in lies, those who live in falsifications of the facts. Truth kills them, man. If your life is a lie, truth makes you feel like you can't breathe, you can't see, you can't eat, something's suffocating you. What's going on? I'm dying, my heart has stopped beating, my lungs are not working because this truth is suffocating me. But you know what? That's all I have to give is truth, man. My truth, your truth, whatever truth I know, that's all I can give. I don't know any lies, man. I don't know any lies. I've never held on to any lies. If there was something that I did think was truth, the moment I found out that it was not truth, I let it go. I only recollect truth, man. That is it. So these are the things, man. These are just a list of things, a short list of things that I learned from Pimps, man. This could go on for 100. I could put 100 things on this list, man. Because there's so much that I learned, man. So much that I learned.
That's why I'm not going to call you one. I've heard somebody say you're gay. Are you suspected homosexual? Well, you can't find a booty hole that I've had relations with, so that's easy. So you can't find a person that I've had white supremacy towards. But the thing is, what have you done to replace the system of white supremacy? What have you done to not fuck booty holes? I put my dick in my pants. Well, I don't know that. You don't have to. I know it. Yeah, but you know it, but I don't. You haven't proved it to me. So you could be fucking booty holes. I don't know. But I'm not, so that's cool. I never said you fucked him. Maybe you got fucked. I know my booty hole is closed too. But we don't know that. I don't care if you don't know that. That's why I said my booty hole knows. Guys, we're not here to discuss gay rights. We're not here to discuss gay rights. So there's really a lot on this dick and booty talk. Absolutely. Welcome to White Boys. This is how white boys hang out, Tariq. Why do you think we're so emasculated? We talk about you thought he was one of these white guys that are black? That's what I thought. I'm like, goddamn. No, I'm the real fucking deal, baby. He prefers Asian dick. He's sucked his own dick before. He's right. Come on now, who hasn't? Okay. How do we get to a solution? I feel like we no, but this is important. I don't want to get away from the suspected thing. I'm just saying, I could go through and find people saying things that you say you are suspected of, which I think are unfair. Mm-hmm. I would never put them out there. Even if I disagree with you on a million different things. And I've already said to you, and I mean this sincerely, I think you're incredibly talented. I mean this sincerely. I would never put those things out there because I haven't done the work. I have a certain amount of integrity. I haven't done the work to find out if you are these things. But the thing is, Schultz, man, we live in a system where black people...
Because you lying, you ain't Lil Water, because Big Water rested in peace. So everybody in the motherfucking cell, everybody in the court tank started agreeing with the niggas that was on him. They like, yeah, man, Big Water rested in peace. You know what I mean? So you lying, you can't be Lil Water. So everybody on the side, everybody in there against him. Trey D was the only motherfucker that spoke up for dude, right? Trey D was like, nah, man, Lil Homie is right, man. Big Water is up there in Folsom right now. So when Trey D spoke, everybody kind of like got off of that. But the little niggas, they kind of was calming down at first. And the Lil Water dude, he was like, yeah, I'm Lil Water from Insane. I ain't scared of nobody. So the other little niggas from Insane took off on him. Bink, 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 bink. So they, DP'd their own homie or whatever. But I respected the fact that he still, he didn't break it down. They whooped his ass and everything, but he still was talking shit afterwards. But anyway, so that was that, right? So when that shit happened, it was this one older nigga in there, probably about the same age as Trey D. Trey D probably like late 30s at the time. So it was a nigga in there like kind of his age. And
actually had this same type of debate that him and kind of Rob Bourne was talking about the Egyptians. Did they actually believe that these deities were real or just a principle?
No, brother, none of them believed that they were real, brother. I mean, if you talk to anybody with common sense, if you can ask Polite that question, none of them were real, bro. There was no real Asar or Aset and Heru. They was not walking the planet. There was no Ma'at with wings and, you know, Horus with the head. Come on,
brother. That might be how they personified them, but they actually did believe that these deities were real. Because,
no, they didn't, brother. Only you, because you don't know. Only you, because you don't know. So you think that, right, that they took Asar and they cut him up and chopped him up and cut off his phallus symbol and threw it in the ocean and they got ate up by a catfish. And then my hold on. Yeah, that's the story. Then it was a crocodile. No, it got eaten by a catfish, brother. It was a catfish. Go ahead, bro. And so my aunt came and flew over him on the body and landed on him, and then, you know, they did their thing, and then, you know, shit happens. So you believe that a woman with a bird head and bird wings came and flew over Asar? Do you really believe that, brother?
No, I said the ancient Egyptians believed.
One of his little brides get out of bounds with me. And she said, he talk about you every day, Sin. You know, it's like a love-hate thing. He miss you and freeze. You know what I mean? But then it go from, you know what I mean, he loving y'all and missing y'all, and then he go back to that hate shit, you know what I mean, and he just be talking to us about y'all. You know, we don't know what to do. You know what I mean? I seen a few of your videos. I knew, you know what I mean, that you was the pimpin', but the way he talk about you, that's what made me even more curious. You know what I mean? And since I've been gone out my little baby's life, out my little son's life, out my little older little brother's life, and not just him, other niggas too, they on drugs more. You know what I mean? Y'all don't even know. I'm the reason why a lot of niggas wasn't on drugs. I'm the reason why a lot of niggas didn't commit suicide. That's another story, because that's a sensitive subject. You know what I mean? I would never sit up there and put you that out there. But some of you niggas know, baby. You know what I mean? If Simple really wanted to sit up there and just take his belt off and whoop all his little kids, the game would be looking terrible. But I can't embarrass the game. Because even though I know that you faking, some people think that you real. And so if I diminish, tarnish, and abolish...
that information is available to you to see. So before you go investing in anybody in the conscious community, unfortunately, it is in the conscious community, do your homework. Expose his ass and bring him down. Peace.
Black man got a lot of knowledge, righteousness, and he's trying to, better help enlighten the community, the black community specifically. You understand me? So he solidified it. After this, I already know Polite don't have no righteousness, man. And I put it in the universe. Michael No, aka Brother Polite, life will be miserable until he give me my money back, until he make amends on giving me my money back, man.
I feel like going back and forth with you. Don't you know this man played Ghost for almost in that 9 months span? It was like 3 months. Polite just went totally ghost. I have to text Polite 2-3 times to get one text message back. I gotta call Polite 100 times just to get one phone call back. He was just playing these games, man. So once the situation came back up and we were talking to him, I was talking to him the other day. If you go on his Facebook page, when I was on the phone with him, it's like, yo, I'm so done with your bullshit, bro. There's no reason for me to go into this situation with you or that situation.
Wind down Wednesday, because we was fucked up, bitch.
Nah, we was.
Like,
and that wasn't the plan.
That was not the plan at all.
It used to be the plan on Wind Down Wednesday neither.
So that's why we got the drinks back today.
Yeah. We trying to get back a little bit tired old.
Well, we don't want to get too drunk, because those episodes
No, we used to be screaming at each other.
But we also weren't getting along then.
No, certain episodes we weren't, but then also we would just get drunk and be screaming at each other. I was watching one the other day.
And you used to be like, I don't care.
I used to be like, no, but see, but let me finish though. That's Lex' favorite thing. But let me finish though.
See, the thing is, that's how I'll be like. One thing I'm gonna say this. That's my little thing. I'm gonna say this.
And I'll be like, at the end of the day.
Lord. So what's been up? What's been up this past week?
Yes, I missed y'all. I missed y'all.
Yes, give us an update, girl.
I was in Houston for a week. Definitely wasn't planning on staying there that long. I was supposed to be there for a few days. But I decided to stay a little bit longer. You know, I'll be trying to spend a little more time with my mom now. And I spent some time with my friends and stuff. And I had a little bit of a situation happened while I was out there. I think that Houston Bay a dub now.
Oh, so we're done with Houston Bay.
I think so, but we gonna see. You know what I mean? I'm always open to forgiveness if a nigga trying to give me some money or something.
That's the only way to apologize.
Percent of the world's population has color. That means only 20% of the world's population lacks color. Now you tell me who's the minority. You see, it's called the African Triangle. It goes all the way back. We're not the minority. We're only a minority. We allow ourselves to be divided up from our brothers and sisters in Nigeria, in Jamaica, in the United States. Look at this African triangle. After all these years, other than the way we're dressed, you can't tell who's who. There are 1 billion people living in China alone, and we are second. 500 living in Africa, 160 living in Central and South America, 40 million living here in the United States. We are not the minority. Now, the question is, how can so small control so much? That's why I respect them so much. Think about it. You have a gang. You have one gang with 80 people, another gang with 20, and the 20 going to win? The only way they can do that is by controlling the mind. Because whoever controls the mind will also control the body. Let's look at this. Let's break this down in half. What you come out with is 10% European women and 10% European men. See, it's not even 20. It's really 10% European men.
In other words, the Trilateral Commission, they want to control more than just their countries. They want to control the world.
And they have pulled this off. Now, there's a tremendous amount of pressure when you're this small trying to control so much. Now, maybe you can't understand it. It's been a long time. It goes back to Egypt for us, having that much.
Stop me. You little niggas can't stop me. But it's sad, man. It's about to be sad. Y'all niggas about to lose cars. You know what I mean? Hey, matter of fact, if I could, I'll sit up there right now and put a sign on you niggas' cars and you houses and your houses and your motherfucking jewelry and say going out of business. Some of you niggas, you understand me right now. If I was on the blade right now, I'd take a sticker and put it on your motherfucking outfit, nigga, and say going out of business. Because you niggas is going out of business, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? Hold on. There we go. But yeah, man, you niggas is going out of business, man. You know what I mean? I wish I could. Matter of fact, y'all, I think I might have to do that. You know what I mean? I need to get some stickers that say going out of business. You know what I mean? I never had pimping, running out of pimping. And every non-pimping nigga that I see just walk up to him and put a sticker on going out of business. You know what I mean? You going out of business, man. You know what I mean? The jig is up. You know, these bitches know that you ain't got no pimping, man. You know, you got to send these women outside. They got to go to the casino. They got to go to the track. Now, when it's time for a woman to ask you, what do I do? What do I say? You know what I mean? How, he's asking me this. He's asking me that. How do I conduct myself in the situation? And you don't have no information for that. You know what I mean? A lot of you niggas used to call me and ask me.
Gotta be tough though down there. Like, there's a lot of niggas like, bro, I ain't gonna be in no gang. Like, I ain't banging, I don't bang. And 2 years later, they end up in the gang. Like, it's a lot of pressure because you got like 100 niggas in the dorm, like 98 of them gangbang. So it's like, you gonna be by yourself or what? You know what I'm saying? Or most people who don't gangbang, they run with a gang. Like, you might be from Atlanta, so you might be cool with these Bloods or these Crips, and you really just run with these Crips. You run with these Bloods or GDs, whatever the case may be, but gangland for sure.
Now, you fought on your first night. Did you have to fight any more during your bid?
Yeah, I got into a lot of fights, like lost fights, all that. Like, you gonna fight. You in a, like, then they put you by age group, so just say if you from 18 to like 24, 9 times out of 10, you gonna be in a dorm with number 18 to 24, young niggas. So they got life sentences, so you know you gonna have to fight, like, definitely, like, for sure.
When you were fighting, were you defending yourself or were you the aggressor?
You know, sometimes nigga might be the aggressor, you know what I'm saying? You have to defend yourself, like, nah, that shit prison, that shit like a whole different world, you know? A nigga might say something slick, what you don't feel like shit, you should let slide, and you be the aggressor on it. Or a nigga might say something to you slick, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like, I can't go for that, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the situation is.
Thinking back about your fights in prison, could any of them have been avoided?
You can die right now. Your motherfucking funeral wouldn't even pack out a motherfucking storefront church, nigga. And you sitting up there coming against somebody important, somebody that's coming up for this game, somebody that's making the game look good. You know what I mean? Somebody that's trying to sit up there and educate the youth, and you gonna sit up there and get on that punk ass, the game gonna spank you, man. And when the game spank you, because I'm still governed by the spirit of love, when the game spank some of you niggas, when some of you niggas get fucked up, when some of you niggas, you understand me, get locked up, when some of you niggas die, I'm not gonna sit up there and rejoice because your motherfucking faggot ass died. I'm not gonna rejoice because you fucked up. I'm not gonna rejoice because you locked up. I'm gonna say, damn, all little bro had to do was listen. I'm gonna say, damn, you know what I mean? That's my older son. Damn. Cause see, without me being in certain niggas' lives, it was no structure. See, these niggas, a lot of them niggas get the opportunity to paint themselves like they the pimp, and they, you know what I mean, they just a pimp. But in all reality, these are just little boys. And need, you know what I mean, of a father, man. When you see them niggas, yeah, you know what I mean, and I'm an OG, and, you know, I was a shot caller, and, you know what I'm saying, I'm an OG blood, and I was OG Crip, and woo, man, a bunch of motherfucking Oscar, I don't know them niggas for none of that. Maybe they was, but I don't know them niggas for that. And some of the shit that I've seen them do, I have a hard time giving you.
Excuse me, say what your name is. Say what your name is.
It's Dee.
It's Dee? Oh yeah, that fits you, girl.
Girl, let me call you back.
Tell me where you headed.
I'm headed to the next hour. Yeah, let me go.
Yeah, can I walk with you, girl? Yeah, tell her I'm about to walk with her. I'm about to walk with her real quick.
Bye.
You said Dee? Yeah, my name Hubert.
Hubert.
Yeah, they call me Hubie though.
Hubie.
Nice to meet you.
That sounds like a white person name.
White person, I'm black, baby. I'm all black.
I see.
I'm Negro.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oreo or something.
Yeah, you got a look in your eye like you get a boy a good old time. You blushing and shit. Yeah, I'm trying to hang. I'm trying to kick it. No, baby, I'm a poet. I'm going home to drink so I can write poetry. Yeah. Then, all right, before I was rudely interrupted and shit, trying to get your phone number. Yeah. Shit, man, excuse me, man. Hey, excuse me, I want to get nasty. Yeah, I think it's time we get nasty.
Yo.
Say what?
We was talking.
You talking?
Yeah.
Is you with her?
Huh?
Are you with her?
Yeah.
Nah. You said you ain't with her. No, you ain't with her. Yeah, I only wanted if it's nasty.
You're not with me, but he's not with me. Nobody's with
Okay, well, I'm trying to get with you. Girl, take it off. I'm going to break you off if you take it off. For real, what's your name? I said, girl, take it off. I'm going to break you off if you take it off.
Slow down. Do you have money to
Yeah, I got
break
money.
me off?
Yeah, I got money to break you off.
I don't think so.
I do. What's your name?
Do you have money to know my name?
I got money on your name.
I don't think so.
My name Hubert. What's your name?
Lieber.
They call me Hilby. Hell yeah, can I get your phone number or something? I can show you. I got the money, baby, for real.
No,
Whatever.
I'll give you my snap, though.
Your snap? Damn, you one of them. Got a premium?
Do you got money to know my premium?
Premium? Hey, man, go ahead. Put a snap in there.
All right.
Damn, you so... You said what?
Where your underscores?
Oh,
I don't got no iPhone.
you got an iPhone right here? Damn, you got an Android? Oh, excuse me. You dropped your ID.
I dropped my ID?
Yeah, Sugar.
You are so cute.
Is that your name?
No, but that's really
No?
cute. I like your glasses.
Thank
too.
you. Do you know what's on the menu for Valentine's Day?
No.
Me and you.
You are that is adorable. My
Yeah.
cousin is laughing at you.
She's laughing?
Yes.
Can I get your phone number so we can hang out sometime?
Oh, I'm married, but
You
it's
married?
very sweet.
Oh my God. I'm glad I could flatter you. Thank you.
You made my day.
Yes. Hey, excuse me. Drop your ID. Yeah, Sugar. That's your name, ain't it?
No.
No? What's your name then?
Lazare.
Lazare? Yeah. Oh, my name's Hubert. They call me Hubie. Nice meeting you. You know what's on the menu for Valentine's Day? No. Me and you. That's what's on the menu. Yeah, you laughing. Yeah, I see you got you laughing now. You want to be my Valentine's? Since I got you laughing, you like to be my Valentine?
I have a boyfriend.
You got a boyfriend?
But we're not
But
doing
what?
anything for Valentine's Day, so.
Y'all ain't doing nothing, so do something with me then.
Yeah.
What's your phone number then? Give me your phone number.
Okay. Here you go.
Yeah, I'll text you. And just let me know if y'all don't do nothing. We can hang out or something.
Okay.
He ain't around here, is he?
No, he's actually coming to get me.
Oh, shit.
But you want your...
Yeah, let me hurry up, get out of here. All right, I'm out.
Collecting emails for everybody, and we created a website. So for everybody that's on the call right now, I want you to go to jmorrisonvictims.com, jmorrisonvictims.com. So look, I saw what you was talking about, man, and we coming back to the discussion. What I wanted to get into in the meat of this, so I've never met and talked to you before today. You seem like a solid brother. That's why I reached out to you. It seemed like you have good intentions. Were you involved with the Tulsa Real Estate Fund at all? No, I had no involvement with the Tulsa Real Estate Fund at all. Okay. You know, to me, my first introduction to the Tulsa Real Estate Fund is when I sat down and Jay was trying to pitch me as becoming the COO of the company. And you know, the first thing that everybody else saw, y'all remember this? Y'all remember this picture here? That this power couple was gonna buy up the town, and that was the first time that they kind of introduced themselves to Black America, and it was on the Shade Room. I'm not familiar with the Shade Room. I heard you mention them a couple times and paid. Are these paid ads, or do you even how does this work? I use paid ads up there. Shade Room is a great spot for visibility, and this is what I tell people.
That's fine. Okay, so yeah, that's how I feel about the section talk. I feel like you're there to entertain the women. The women are there to entertain you. It's just how life goes. Some shit is just how it goes. Like women, we just have babies. Milk just comes out of our titties. Niggas just have dicks. Sometimes things are just the way life goes.
It's just predestined.
It's just predestined that men are supposed to pay for the sections. That just is what it is. And nothing's gonna change.
Nowhere in the rule book does he say women are supposed to pay for the section.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. I've been out sometimes. Like when I graduated from my graduation, I didn't have a nigga at the time, so I paid for my section. I popped the bottles, but I was with all my bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, me and my friends have paid for a section before, so I said it don't say that nowhere in the rule book. I ain't saying you ain't supposed to do it. Like,
yeah.
Bitches be bossed up too, bitch. Don't get us wrong. Don't get what we saying wrong. Like, women be having money. Women can afford, like, when us and our friends go out, remember we went out for, see, I ain't about to play with this mic. When we went out with Kiki and Medina for their
brunch,
their brunch hosting or whatever. Remember, we was buying bottles.
We sure did.
We bought our own bottles.
I popped a bottle of Cook's. I popped like 3 of them hoes.
She got me fucked up. It was
I was
not
popping
no
them
fucking bottles.
Popping bottles.
But we bought our own bottles. Of course, we got a few comp bottles, but we bought our own bottles and shit. Like, bitches don't be out here just broke. But I'm just saying, if you going out with a group of niggas, for a nigga to want you to put in for a section and you roll them with him, that's weird as fuck. Especially when it's him in
New York City at that time. was like really flooded with that. Like you really saw that a lot. You know what I mean? Like, or if you didn't see it, you heard about it. It was like really, it was prevalent.
Crazy, throwing grenades into cop cars.
Right.
Wow. Okay. Well, China Mac, always a pleasure when we get together. Make sure you check out that new song with Method Man, Wu-Tang Remix.
Right. Make sure you go check that out. And come check out my channel, China Mac TV. Pull up to my channel, you know what I'm saying, where I tell, I tell stories, prison stories. I got Mac Eats, where I eat food. And I get off of parole in about a couple weeks. I just came back from getting my passport, so it's gonna be a big thing for me. Like, I haven't been off of parole, off of paper, since I was like 15 years old.
Oh, so you about to go to China?
Yeah, I'm definitely about to go to China. I'm definitely just about to go around. So like, and what I mean by off paper is like I've been in some type of paper, like institution. I was in probation, parole, in prison, juvenile, whatever. I haven't been off completely since I was 15 years old. So I'm finally about to get off, and it's about to be a great thing. And I'm about to just, start showing me just living life. Like, you know what I mean? Just enjoying, all of the things that I wasn't.
I'ma say something, and she gonna respond. And from what she says, I'm gonna take it and make some sort of little jovial type statement. And once I get her to smile, see, all of this is an attack. Because I know what to do after she does what I'm looking for. I can't help that I'm sharp like that, or can I? Because, see, you can't help that what you're experiencing. But this is the dope about 519. Let me get you before you leave. Hey, bro, I got you, man. Hold on. Hey, this is the dope about what we doing, man. You can't lose because you're using something that shows you what a win is. And for your information, a win is not catching the bitch and fucking her tonight. That's a place. A win is when you catch the bitch and don't fuck her, and she be calling the fuck at you, trying to get you to fuck her. And then when you bust her out, while you busting her out, you tell her this magnanimous plan you got going that you need help on. Then watch that bitch break you off a couple of racks. Come on, 519.
Talking about what they wouldn't do and what, nigga, when you a desperate ass nigga, ain't no such thing of what you wouldn't do. You gonna accept any bitch that'll have you. Why? Cause you's a desperate ass nigga. And a desperate ass nigga, he's not a pimp. You know what I mean? A nigga that's possessed by, the spirit of desperate, nah, you not really just pimping like that. You're a desperate ass nigga. You'll accept a snitch bitch. You'll accept a teenage bitch. You know what I mean? Knowingly, not ignorantly, knowingly. You know what I mean? You'll accept the bitch that left you for dead, called you bitches over the phone, sit up there and cussed you out, sit up there and disrespected you. You will allow that bitch to sit up there and come back. You know what I'm saying? That's because you not this pimping, man. You not this pimping. Hold on for a minute. I told y'all I still got a life. Come on. Appreciate that, bro. Hold on for a minute. Let me make sure she good. But I want to let you know that your time is running out. Your time is running out. Like I said, for some of y'all that's holers and dolers, just keep campaigning. And as you keep showing up sharp and encouraged.
Whole thing.
Yeah, so one of these squad cars just happened to pass by while all of this was going on. And like I told y'all, you don't know what you're gonna do when you're scared. My nigga, my dumb ass stopped this fucking cop and told this nigga to help us. What the fuck was I thinking? Dog, I tell this cop that I see some grown ass man inside of this store pointing a gun at a teenager. So of course the cop gets out the car immediately and goes inside, assesses the situation, and figures out that we were trying to rob the place, obviously. So backup arrives no less than 2 minutes later, because the fucking police station is 2 fucking minutes away. So backup arrives, right? At this point, I'm the only one of us two that has talked to the cops at all. Because like James, he was really on some real nigga shit. Like this nigga was not going to talk to these cops no matter what they told him. And at this point, I ain't say nothing either to the cops, you know what I'm saying? Besides that, my nigga had a gun pointed at him. That was about it. Like right then and there. Because, as time went on, somebody had to talk to these people. When you're under the age of 18, the cops don't really want to question you. They want to get your parents there, then get consent from your parents to question you. So they just threw me and James in the back of the cop car till our parents got there. Now, while me and James are in the back of this cop car, that agreement that we made before just happened to come up again. And James looked at me and was like, yo, you my nigga.
Based on what's happening these days, do you think you really need a record label?
Listen.
We're at a record label, so it's a little strange asking this.
Listen, and I'm going to keep it all the way funky with you. With social media and everything, to me, I take someone like, and I don't know his deal or anything, so don't quote me on this because this isn't, I'm just using this as an example because how hot he was independently. Let's say we take Chief Keef for example. Okay. You take someone such as Chief Keef, young kid, on fire. To me, I said the worst thing Chief Keef ever did was get a record deal.
Money for music is it's like a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Rap money is nothing. It's like hustle money.
How is it over there? You happy? Like money wise, a lot of artists say checks come slow over there.
I never got a check from Young Money or Cash Money.
Whoa.
Check into that. But by me saying that, it's like I've always treated my career like independent, and everything that I've got is because of myself, my own endorsements, me touring myself. You know what I'm saying?
So never no signing bonus, nothing.
I think I got signed a bonus when I first time, but that was it.
But that don't bother you, when you look at the old regime of Cash Money, all of them fell out because of bread. VG left because he wasn't getting paid. Juby left because he wasn't getting paid.
That wrong talk, no more shit whatsoever. And I didn't have any problems with anybody else in that pod. Besides this one guy who, honestly, I feel like we shouldn't have had any problems, but he felt like I wasn't open-minded enough. All right, so this guy's name was Shorty, right? And he's been in and out of jail for the last 12 years of his life, I want to say. So we happened to start talking about the girls that we like, and he wanted to tell us his type, which he thought I wasn't open-minded to. Now, had I not known that he was in jail for the last 12 years of his life, I would have just shrugged it off and just been like, you know what, man? Hey, every man likes what they like. But he started explaining the types of girls that he liked, and it caught me off guard. So we all started explaining our types, and I'm telling him mine. I'm like, yo, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, bruh. I like them fat. Like, I don't give a fuck about the race. White, black, Spanish, Asian, whatever. I just like them fat, plain and simple. Then Shorty comes out of nowhere. Yeah, I like a girl with some weight on her too, but like, I like girls that are like hairy. You know what I'm saying? They got like hair on their arms. You know what I'm saying? Like a little peach fuzz right here. I don't care about hair under their underarms. Like, that don't bother me either. My nigga, it sound like you want a nigga. I hate to break it to you, my nigga, but unless you trying to look for the bearded lady, then what you just described as a nigga. Then he gonna say, yeah, what the fuck ever, I'm a man. I like what I like. And that's what happens to be other men. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? So,
I think now a lot of prison officers internalise it, and there's a lot of prison officers now who are extremely stressed, probably drinking massive amounts and don't see any way out. People talk about pension, Sean. I used to get fed up with the conversation about pension. Me pension. They tell you how much it was going to be. They're like reassuring themselves. It's not worth it end of the day when you look at it. I mean, I weren't far off from either having a stroke or a heart attack or going completely cuckoo, you know, because the pressure is on that population. The prisoners, as it were, have got the upper hand, whereas they're sort of self-managing in America. The guards have stood back. I watched the program on the Norwegian prison where they treat people civilly and they get conjugal visits and they see the family regularly, all that contact, and there's no violence and things like that. That'd be the way forward, but, you know, certainly this country is not, you know, how can you reduce budgets on anything to do with law and order when the population's getting bigger? You can't do it.
So how have you dealt with your own trauma, PTSD, from your experiences there?
Right, PTSD, I'm glad you brought that up. PTSD for me, Sean, PTSD didn't finish me. You know, any prison officer, any frontline responder who goes see a psychologist or a doctor or whatever, maybe will...
Oh, your boy got the blower. You dig me? Freeze. Yeah. You know what I mean? Hey, look. I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. You feel me? Stop playing with yourself. I got this big blow. I'm just playing. You know the controller of my blower. You feel me? But I need you to hit that like button, man. We're gonna have some problems. Hit the subscribe button. You feel me? Stop playing with me. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers, man. We at 22K. We on the road to 100 bands. 100 bands. 100 bands, man, for the life, man. The wristband, what's that? By the Migos, yeah, 100 bands, whatever. We on our way, man. But nah, look, I got another story time for y'all, man. You know, y'all been showing hella love on this YouTube channel, man. You know, I got the fresh white tee on. You know, it's white, ice white, like my teeth. You know what I mean? Then I got the white, you know, the navy blue and white A hat. You know, crispy. Am I crispy? Am I crispy? Am I crispy? And now look, this story time, I'm gonna take y'all back. You feel me? I was up in high school at this story time. Though. A lot of my story times happened in high school because high school when it was popping and we went in quarantine. We was outside with it in high school. This took place at the Ball and Mall. You feel me? The Ball Mall, and you know, also known as the Magic Johnson Theater. You know, they got the Magic Johnson. You know, that was for every bit of Magic Johnson Theater. But you got the Ball and Mall that's right by the theater. You feel me? And in that mall, you know, that mall, you know, that's a classical mall for the city. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know about the Ball and Mall. They known for not having nothing in there. You feel me? You go in there, nothing. Ain't nothing in there. You feel me? But it's cool though. You know, they got the food court, you know, popping, you know what I mean? You may go in there and catch yourself a couple of shoes. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you ain't finna really go in there and really splurge. Well, at least I never did, you know what I mean? They ain't never got nothing, you know what I'm saying? You go in the mall, it's dry, it be barely people in there, but you do gotta watch out for the bloods who be up in there though, you feel me? They be politicking and tripping. You know, so you gotta be careful. But on this particular day, I was getting my phone turned on. You know, I had the iPhone 6 if I could find it. I was out of commission for a few months. You know what I'm saying? Due to some private reasons. You know what I mean? Your boy's out of commission for a few months. So I ain't had no phone. So my auntie took the burden. You feel me? She like, hey, look, I'm gonna hook it up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put you on my plan. I'm gonna get you this phone. I'm gonna turn your phone on. So I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Good looking for the alley-oop. On my mama, auntie, I'm forever in debt. I love you to death. She knows she Auntie Jennifer, man. You know I'm forever in debt with her, man. But anyway, you feel me? Your boy was at the mall, man. And you know when you go to the mall, you don't want to look too dusty, you feel me? So I was fresh out of school uniform, but I took off my button up because you know it was relaxed. It was a white relaxed, you know, y'all know my uniform. White relaxed starch button up with a relaxed stripe tee. No, relaxed stripe tie. It's relaxed stripe tie. You feel me? I had that on, you feel me? So you know, I was looking a little crazy, man, you know what I'm saying? But look, First things first, when we got in the mall, I didn't even feel the vibe wasn't right. Like the vibe, you know, the vibe. I didn't feel the vibe. The vibe wasn't right. When I walked in the mall, like you can walk in somewhere and you can just feel a vibe, you feel me? Like the vibe, like it wasn't right, you feel me? Like Lil Durk said, certain vibes that don't feel right. I wasn't feeling right, you feel me? Like when I walked in, I'm like, hold on, like, you know, something finna go down. So you know, I'm by the little Witchels, you know. Now you know the little cinnamon twist, that little store. What's that store? Whatever. Where you get your little Cinnabon. I was at Cinnabon. I think I got me one of them cinnamon rolls. I got me a cinnamon roll from Cinnabon. You feel me? Had me a little cinnamon roll with some other icing. You feel me? Getting it in. You know, fresh out of school, doing my thing. You know. So let me get to the story. So I get to the
while we walk into the phone place, it's a whole bunch of commotion going on. You feel me? So like we hear like, you know, people like yelling. You hear a whole bunch of stuff going on. But when you from the city, you from LA, you probably, there's probably some girls probably, you know, going at each other, talking and all that. You know, doing what they do. You know, so we ignore it. You feel me? You know, come to find out, it's a dude. I think he had a knife or something or a machete. He had something. He was crazy. I think he was on drugs or something. I don't know what he was on, but he was crazy though. You feel me? And we walk into the phone because you know I'm thirsty. I'm trying to get my phone turned on, so I'm not worried about what's going on. I got my Cinnabon, got my phone in my hand. I'm trying to get my phone turned on. You feel me? Got my little Cinnabon, cinnamon roll. You know we doing it, eating it up. So we get to the little phone booth. I'm like, hey, look, I didn't get my phone turned on. They're like, boom, you got a SIM card, boom, immediately. Boom, take the SIM card, like, bow, throw it to boom, put it back in, bow, boom, boom. Do the computer work. As they doing the computer work, you feel me? We hear a whole bunch of commotion going on. Put it down. So we like, wait a minute, what's going on? Come to find out, the police is on the dude like this. Or the police is on the dude like this. Police on the dude like this. Put your hands down, put the dude like this. So I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, like, hold on, they tripping, bro. We gotta relax, like, they gotta relax real quick, you feel me, though? Like, they gotta relax. All you hear is, bah, 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 bah. They was busting. So I see my mama, bro. First of all, I'm looking up to the right. I see my mama, she, boom, mama gone. Boom. I'm like, oh, like, as soon as she, boom, mama gone. She out the door, boom. Immediately she gone. So then I'm like, oh, so I get the book, and that's, you feel me? No, matter of fact, bro, I skipped too far. Before they shot, I got my phone. I got my phone. You feel me? I got my phone. He put the stuff in the computer. Boom. You hear the shots fire. First you hear the little loud up. Boom. At first we thinking like, okay, either somebody hit the ground hard or somebody like, you feel me? At the malls, it's certain doors you can push real hard. So we thinking like somebody hit the window. Something happened. We ain't thinking it's no gun. So then I'm still on. I'm still on my. He doing a little thing on with the computer. He doing his fingers and stuff. Like, I'm like, bro, hurry up! I'm trying to get my phone on, bro. I gotta get up out of here, bro. And if you from the city, at the top of the by the Walmart, where the Walmart used to be. I was somewhere around there, you feel me? By that Walmart at the top floor, you feel me? Where the McDonald's is at. When you walk in the mall, you turn left, you got the McDonald's, and to the right, you got the Walmart. I was in that little area right there, you feel me? Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you're from the city, man, go ahead and, screenshot this. If you're from the city, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you feel me? Let me get back to the story. But look, I'm like, bro, Harry, yo, on my phone, bro. Like, come on. Like, I don't know what's going on. Do you hear that? That's when you hear what I told you. They was busting. I'm like, ooh. So I see mom, she, boom. I'm like, ooh, I'm next. We out of there, bro. Hit me, I'm gone. Get out the window, boom. So then I get out the door, we like, dang, I got my phone on though, so I'm lit. I don't care about nothing. I'm cool, you feel me? I'm finna sit in the car, you feel me? You feel me? Hey, I'm in the car, I got my phone on, I ain't really tripping. Bro, come to find out, dude. Come to find out. The police done killed somebody in the mall. The police done laid somebody down in the mall, man. I'm like, oh, man, they done laid somebody down in the Baldwin Hills Mall. I ain't been to that mall ever since then, bro. I'm like, nah, they laying people down in the mall. I ain't going to that mall. And that's the third time something happened in that mall in a row. That's the third time something happened in that mall in a row. Third time something in the mall in a row, bro. First time I went to the mall, I went with this girl, and I was in like 10th grade breakfast thinking at the movies, man. They traumatized me. I didn't want to go back up there. You feel me? The traumatized breakfast thinking we in the movie theater. I'm saying, if y'all want that story time, y'all let me know. I'll give y'all that story time. Man, sitting up in there, movie theater, breath smell like a hot box. Hot box and porta potty. You feel me? I'm like, man, that's crazy. Yeah, and that's one. Next time I'll go up there, I get some of that chicken, over there on the little wings and things, whatever they up in the corner. My stomach hurting. That's number two. Then I come to the mall, somebody gets shot. I ain't going back to that mall. I ain't went back to that mall since then. I was like, dang, when they was shutting it down, they was going to shut the mall down. I'm like, dang, they finna shut the mall down. But I'm like, sure, I ain't never been up there like that anyway. You feel me? You already know, man. But my mom used to go up there sometimes, get her little church clothes when they had the little Ashley store in there. You feel me? But that's the only time I used to go up in there with her. You feel me? Other than that, man, I wasn't. You feel me? I was chilling. You feel me? On the real, I ain't going up in that mall. They be wilding, bro. You know what I mean? But then the movie theater, bro. The movie theater, man. I only been in the movie theater probably 9 times, bro. Cause a couple of times on some field trips, with the park, and then probably you feel me, a few times with the family. But other than that, man, I ain't been up there. You feel me? I like going to the bridge for the movies. I'm just rambling right now. My bad, y'all. But look, I'm telling you, that story time was crazy. You feel me? Because at the time, when I first heard the I didn't know it was a gun, bro. Because you feel me? You know, if I would have had the blur on me, I would have been cool. I would have been like, you feel me? I would have just been walking like, you feel me? Like, cool, you know? Like, standing up. You feel me? You tripping? You tripping? Oh, all right. They homies. I would have been tripping, you feel me? But, you know, I'm not tripping, though. Because you feel me? You know, I got the blur now. But you know, it is what it is. You know, back then I ain't have it on me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, they was really going crazy in that mall, man. That man really passed away, man. I pray for that man's family, man. I don't know what was going on with him, but he had a machete or something. I think he was trying to do something. I don't know what he was doing, man. I just know they laid him down in the mall, man. I was there at the time, so you can look it up. If you thinking I'm lying, bro, I'm serious. You can look it up right now. Baldwin Hill shooting, man killed, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Something should pop up, because I was there. I was literally there, bro. And they laid that man down up in the mall, bro. It was crazy, man. Ain't no story capping over here, man. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But look, once again, if you guys enjoyed this story time, what I'm gonna need y'all to do, first of all, if you're still watching this, you already know the drill. Screenshot that if you really watching. Tag me, you already know, certified. I'm gonna repost it. You feel me? You already know, man. That's how we coming. You feel me? That's how we moving. That's how we vibing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, look, man. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos. We on the road to 30,000 subscribers. We at 22.4 as I speak. We getting it in. We going crazy. We just hit 10K last week. So that's 12,000 subscribers within a week. Bro, y'all, man, hey, man, y'all finna make me go crazy, man. I'm finna go ahead and jump out the window like these. You feel me? Do the Jeff Hardy, Swanton Bomb. To all my wrestling fans, you feel me? You know what that is. But you already know, man. You know, I thank y'all for the support, man. I'm going crazy, you know what I'm saying? I got some more story times for y'all. I got some vlogs coming too. My birthday coming up on the 18th, so that whole week we going crazy, you feel me? Finna be vlogging, finna be posting some vlogs on here so I can see a little bit of me, you know what I'm saying? It's finna go crazy, y'all. I think I might do a little, y'all wanna see some shopping vlogs or something? Like, you feel me? Have my little cameraman record me. You feel me? You see how I am off camera, you feel me? Y'all can get that vibe too. Y'all let me know what type of videos y'all want to see from me, man. I got ideas. I just don't, you know, I just want to get y'all input too, so, you know, we can be on one accord with this thing. You feel me? You know, we a family up in here. Let's go crazy, man. We finna grow this family even to a bigger and better way. You feel me? So I appreciate y'all once again, man. Y'all stay positive. Keep all y'all loved ones in your prayers. Keep me in y'all prayers as I keep y'all in my prayers, man. And anybody out there chasing the dream, man, remember I was in your position too. You got to start somewhere, man. You know what I mean? That's a separate video for when I hit 100,000. I'm gonna let y'all know my story and how everything happened for me. But I was once in y'all shoes. You feel me? Keep pushing, keep going. It's gonna happen. Prosperity awaits. Keep going, man. On the real. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Once again, share this video. Leave any comments. And to all my supporters, man. For the people that's hating in the comments, don't be going crazy on them, man. They just doing what they do. You know what I mean? As we grow, it's gonna become more. There's gonna be some more haters. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. Let's get to it, man. You dig me? Should I let it got bread? My mama, you dig me? Ooh, 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 ooh. You dig me?
You know, he was raping men and stuff back there. It was really more than like taking manhood. It was. I think it was more of that than like the sexual thing, and then you know it was.
So it was a power thing.
Yes, bestial. You know what I mean?
But you're saying that it's not like that anymore?
Nah, you very.
Why? Because there's more cameras and other type of shit, or is
no?
it just...
you just don't have those type of people. So
those people just went away.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, dinosaurs. They're
really?
extinct. They're extinct. I mean,
but you have rapists in the world, like, you know.
Oh no, but I mean, just among that, the way they depicted in the American me. You know what I mean? The way they depicted it. You know, like, oh, okay, you know, this guy coming down here and they close the cell off and they, you know, it's not that many people involved in a rape. You know, hey, you watch this and you hand me the lotion and you get the towel and, you know, it's not all that shit going on. You know what I'm saying? You know,
that's crazy,
it's
man.
a situation where, you know, somebody spot a weakness in somebody, or, you know, and they prey on them, and, you know, that's mostly how it's done in this day and age.
Will you say that the homies sometimes condone that?
Not my homies.
Not
no.
Some other homies.
You have different cars. See, in prison, you have, you know, the hub.
Appreciate that. Hold on for a minute. Let me set this up. Hold on. Andre, thank you for the 10, bro. And that's how a lot of you niggas get cases. Because you so pimped out to the fact you so motherfucking pimped out within the conversation that, you understand me, you actually about to sit up there and be locked the fuck up. Because now you done went outside and you think everything cool. You standing outside of the Greyhound, chopping it up, you know, with an OG or getting at another bitch. But that horny, corny ass security guard that wanted to fuck the bitch that you was talking to but couldn't talk to her because you was talking to her, now he about to initiate the conversation on some Captain Save-A-Ho security guard, black ops type shit, and talk to the bitch and find out that you was just over here having a conversation that you was trying to pander her. See how easy that worked? That's why within the conversation, in places like this, and just period, if you don't know anybody, if you don't know this woman, just because she's attractive and you're attentive to her attractive appearance, that don't mean that you should just feel so comfortable to start saying a lot of incriminating ass shit. You don't know this bitch like that, and she don't know you like that. Second laundromat. Quiet as it's kept, your next hoe could be at Sam's Club. Quiet as it's kept, it could be 4 a.m. and your motherfucking next hoe is at a super Walmart that's 24 hours. She's at aisle 7, you know what I mean, looking at, you know what I mean, whatever she looking at. You know what I mean? You never know when you're going to knock your next hoe, wherever you're going to knock your next hoe. The key is to always stay available. You know what I mean? To always stay available. That's why, especially in our younger days, but even now, pimps hate sleep. You know, it's good, you know, the rest, but man, you know, pimp, man, it be so much going on. You know what I mean? Pimp hates sleep. If it was a way, at least for me, if it was a way that I could sit up there, man, and take some motherfucking forever youthful medicine and never go to sleep and always be well rested, man, I'd sure enough take that motherfucker. Because life is like this. And you only got one life to live. So I don't want to spend the shit sleeping. You know what I mean? So when you really serious about your pimping, the bitch is serious about her hoeing. And bitch, when you really serious about your hoeing, wherever you go, this hoeing don't stop. You can sit up there, you understand me, and the pimp can give you an amount of money to go to the store, to go purchase something. You done fucked around and caught a damn date in the park.
And, you know, moms put pops on child support, but fortunately she wasn't the type of mom that was like, you can't see your kids and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? And see, what they don't understand is it's a vicious cycle of young niggas coming up without their father in their life because the mama and the father is off key. They not on one accord. You know what I mean? Like, I could just imagine how fucked up my life would be and how fucked up of an individual I would be if my pops wasn't around. Shit, if Pops wasn't around, I could just imagine how crazy my shit would be. Johnny Garcia, I appreciate you. From an essay from the Packtown 818. Hopefully the black and brown come together soon. Hey, Johnny Garcia, I feel you on that, man. See, Johnny Garcia, I don't know how old you are, but when I was real young in Pacoima, the black and brown got along with each other. The black and, like, I lived in the projects. You know what I mean? Ironically, I stayed in apartment 187. Super Triz, I appreciate you.
And these activities are going to be just you doing fun stuff. You going out with your friends. Don't post your location, okay? We're smarter than that, right? We're smarter than that, right? We're not going to post our location, but we're going to post what we're doing. We're going to post what we're eating. We're going to post everything. So that they feel like, okay, she's not fake. She's posting every day. People are commenting under her things like she can't be fake. So, but we are going to use our own pictures. We're not catfishing. I don't believe in catfishing. Your pictures are good enough. You are good enough if you get a ring light like all these other Instagram models are doing. If you get your makeup done or learn how to do your makeup, I don't know which one. I don't know which one you're going to do. I mean, I get my makeup done. I try to do my makeup the best I can. You know what I'm saying? I use filter apps. Airbrush is a good filter app for because I have this really bad under eye or whatever, and I use it and just clear that right out. Voila. Bomb pictures. Okay? And let's give a round of applause for this hair, too. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use our own pictures because we're good enough, okay? And I don't care what anybody says. If you catfish, you feel like you're not good enough. Yeah, that's it. And it's weird and it's creepy. And some girls were using my pictures to catfish. I cannot make this up, y'all. Some girls were using my pictures to catfish, like my name, everything, the whole code name Chanel thing. That's a whole nother video. And I don't even know if I'm going to make a whole video on that, but how weird. How creepy. And it's not even hot in here, but that just irritated me. All over again.
My lady called. She had me thinking like a daddy called. So I was wondering if I can get your phone number and take you out sometime. I know you're a police officer. I want to get your phone number. I can't get it.
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
I'm on the phone.
So you get with your man? Oh, damn. Well, he got a winner. I'm going to call 911 and tell him that you was on the phone with your man if you don't give me your phone number.
You gonna do what?
I'm going to call 911 and tell him you're on the phone with your man if you don't give me your phone number.
And I'm grown and they gonna be like, okay, she's allowed to.
I can't get the phone number because you got a boyfriend.
I don't do all that.
You don't want no side dude.
No, I don't do all that side.
Arrest me.
That's complication.
Arrest me. Take you back to your house. No. Hey, excuse me. I see beauty in your eyes. You in my company. No, for real, just in your eyes, I see beauty in your eyes. You in my company. I'm not like them other guys. For real. I'm looking at them right now.
But you said that before you said it.
I'm trying to get your phone number though.
You don't even know my name?
What's your name?
Bree.
Nice to meet you though, Bree.
How long you here? How you kicking?
You something I like right now, huh?
What you do?
Yeah, I smoke a little bit. You smoke?
What should you allow more in your classroom? More hands-on learning activities. In other words, my point is, if you understand that boys have different learning styles, rather than taking them out of your class and put them in special ed, why don't you alter your learning styles, your methodology? But you know what's saying? Most principals know that 5% of their teachers make over 30% of the referrals. If that's the case, why remove the child? Why don't you remove the teacher? How is the child doing so well in 3rd grade with a good teacher and now labeled EMR in 4th grade? It may not be the child. It may be the teacher. It's really a shame we can't stay on this longer on learning styles. Hyperactivity, that's a value judgment. If you know what hyper is, God must have told you what normal is. Hyper is a value judgment. It may not be that blind boys are hyperactive. It may be the lesson plans are simply too slow. Think about that the next time you want to place a child in special ed. Some other issues. I want to wrap up with regards to what is the conspiracy to destroy black boys. I believe the conspiracy is made up of white male supremacy, institutional racism, lack of black male role models, the male socialization process, parental apathy and double standards, low teacher expectations, a female-designed classroom, a distorted media, and an influential peer group. In terms of the question of what is the conspiracy, I know you can't take all those down the way I gave them to you, so
up.
Now let's keep it all the way funky. We see these so-called OGs that's always, I'm in the hood, I'm outside, I'm in the hood, I'm outside. They ain't doing nothing about it, which means they're worthless. I said it, they're worthless, all of them. Crime rate going crazy. Our kids murdering our kids, even murdering the babies. Nobody moved, nobody get hurt. The baby wasn't moving and was only 1 year old. They hit him in the head with the headshot. And went home like nothing. Why? It is what it is. So now, the police got defunded. Prisoners are being released from state and federal, being released. 40 million people out of work. It's elevating, it's going to escalate in the next wave. It's going to go up to 100 million people. Do you understand that it's only 3 to almost 400 million people in America? 4 at most. 100 million unemployed, and it's going to get higher than that. When a country closed down again, which certain places, certain states already started closing down, New York just got opened back up. It ain't fully opened back up and get ready to get closed again. Watch. Middle class businesses are being wiped out. The
hustler part, definitely. They know I outwork any worker. Any nigga. I'm ambitious about that. But, you know, the rap shit make me follow back from that shit. It's all about the rap and the shoe movies and seeing the paperwork now. Yeah. Cause I don't dig that. That's how it go. So now I'm ambitious to be right now instead of wrong. I don't did a bunch of wrong. Hanging with some niggas who doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I was doing wrong too, so I fit in. Yeah. But you gotta be a grown man and fit yourself and put your own moves together. And I've been putting my moves together. By myself. I ain't had to take nobody to tell me this time. I'm like, I've been doing wrong for so long. Now I can know I can put it right. I ain't gotta do nothing but sit back and watch niggas, see how they move. I wasn't watching niggas at first, but these my family. You gonna watch your family, they'll be the ones that goddamn gonna cross you at the end though. Your homeboy, y'all done did all the dirt with, that shit don't mean nothing, man. Shit don't mean nothing when you done growed up, you done gave nigga money, you done fed nigga, bought nigga clothes, bought nigga. That shit don't mean nothing. Nigga ain't gonna glorify that. You ain't gonna get on there a song and tell them that though. You ain't gonna get on there and tell them that. You don't get on an interview and tell them, hey, you goddamn tongs on the ground and I was a jug of water. You ain't gonna tell them that. So, you know, world know though, on my side of town, niggas who was around you and your rap buddies. Your family, the nigga who you hang with every day, they know.
3.5 hour ride. I was not nervous. I had sort of a peace with myself because, hey, you're going to prison and there's nothing you can do about it. It's time to put up or shut up because at this particular time I had no idea what I was walking into. You know, you hear all these stories all the time, these horror stories about prison, about the fights, about the bad food, about the bad sleeping arrangements, barely getting to see your loved ones. This is not a good situation. And as I got closer to facing those fears, I kind of just remember just being like, this may not be comfortable, but I will survive. Upon my arrival, you start to realize that it's not like the movies, okay? I went to Otisville Federal Correctional Facility in upstate New York for 8 months. By no means is the food any good. By no means
is the sleeper arrangements any good at all? You're very uncomfortable. You miss your family. Being away from your loved ones for one day is unacceptable. And for me, 8 months was almost impossible. I just married my beautiful college sweetheart, and now I'm in prison. I remember telling myself, wow, you're really gonna have to be strong here. And that was the case. You'd be amazed what you can accomplish when your only option.
I need y'all to pay attention to that. For all of this sugary, dating wealthy men, leveling up, you have to know your value as a woman. You have to become a valuable woman if you are not one right now. The 21-day challenge will help you with that too, okay? So, hopefully this video really helped my babies that are struggling tighten up a little bit. If you still need more help, I'm telling you, get in the sugar group me. If you just want to be in the sugar group me, get in it, because I'm telling y'all, we have fun every day. And yeah, so I really hope this video helped. Not sure if I said that already, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
So you're in this area, and the 80s come around.
Yeah.
And with the 80s comes crack.
Mm-hmm.
You go from, a place where suddenly you got this drug introduced, and it has massive effects in the neighborhood on every level, financially, in terms of addicts, the destruction to the family, to the home, prisons, violence, everything else like that. Do you clearly remember, like, right when crack hit that area?
Yeah, I remember when crack, but it didn't hit us like that in the 80s early, because it was crazy for me because I always knew drugs. I knew, like I said, my family come from that. I was one of the cats who was introduced to the selling and the making money of drugs at an early age. So let me take you back to 84, no, let me say 79, 80, it was pretty much PCP, Angel Dust, and it was a pill generation, kind of like it is right now. We didn't see cocaine come until the first thing they was doing was ether basing with it. It was always snorting it and doing whatever they did with it, shooting it. We seen ether base come first. And that was kind of like 81, 82, we used to hear about like these old cats doing this other thing with the cocaine. They're not tooting it or shooting it. They doing something called ether basing. And they was getting it off the mirror and trying to cook it, and then that morphed into crack cocaine. And that was kind of like 82. And like 82, you started seeing people not leaving the house and focusing on just like messing with this rock.
Yeah, it was called Ready Rock in the beginning.
It was a lot of different names. And so when it actually hit was like 83. And I came back home 84. And we went from being able to just, and it changed it because two things happened major. The influx of guns and a different kind of guns. And then
like the automatics.
The automatics, because we hadn't even seen automatics. We weren't even having no automatics then. And especially like, we was inflamed by the 9mm from the movie that came from New York, was King of New York, when Lawrence Fishburne had the 9mm and the King of New York, we was like, oh, what the, you know what I mean? Because we come from the Clint Eastwood era, the pistols and the 4.5 and the Magnums. So when crack came, all the different movies came that influenced the culture at the same time. So it was kind of like a two-way street. But when the cocaine hit, it made it so we had more money than we ever had. We had availability and access to money.
Right, because you didn't really have millionaires in that area before then.
No, well, we kind of like, we always was known as like the so-called wealthy Crips or whatever, because in our area we live in houses. Like the projects in certain parts of Compton and Watts and all that, they in tenements and projects. And our area is houses. So in our area, which is called the 60s, it's different. It's like you may have somebody that be generational. You'll have people who've been going to school or knew each other from age 5 years old because their mothers own these houses and they have ownership instead of living in apartments, and they may be living in these apartments 5 years, 3 years, and they moving out and transitioning in and out these apartments. Ours is different. You know what I mean? Like we lived on the block, you know, Arlington. If you listen to one of the songs, it's called "It's a Struggle," you're gonna hear us talk about where it was 10 of us that lived on the same block, and it was more than us that lived on the same block, but we all lived up Arlington, and so that's where we was called the Arlington Gang. But the Arlington Gang is actually the first block of Arlington. It's Arlington, then the 2nd Ave, 3rd Ave, 4th Ave, which is the Rolling 60s. So we was the Arlington boys on the Rolling 60s. So as we got older, and this is, I was going to explain that to you. So as we got older, we would go places and dudes would say, where y'all from? Because no matter what, you had to be from somewhere in LA. And we from Arlington. And like, what is that? Okay. But we all knew martial arts. You're talking about, it was 7 first cousins. We all studied martial arts. That was the one thing our family made us do. No matter what you did, you had to go do martial arts. You had to go to karate school. That's where you got discipline at. If you got F's in school, that's where you got, everything happened at the karate school for us with our family. So when we would go places, dudes would ask me where I'm from. I'm telling them Arlington. Immediately, what is that? Oh, we're going to show you what that. Where that's at, what street? Now we tell them where it's at. Oh, y'all from 60s. All right, yeah, fuck it. You got a problem with the 60s? And so we just take it down.
Ladder. You got on another ladder. You stepped on some ladders to get where you at. But you never forget where you went and how you got on them ladders. You came from the ground first, then you can't put no fucking ladder on air. Yeah, we the ground. You feel what I'm saying? Sign yourself the ground to it. Just to speak for what you were asking. Mm-hmm. Them 3 letters, yeah, we the ground. We the ground to make these niggas get it louder, man. Wouldn't be for our fucking ground, we wouldn't even fucking know you. You feel what I'm saying? Sign yourself produced this ice. Wasn't just Zay. It was our money that got them motherfucking patchwork. HB. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. It was my brother who got them with you when y'all created this shit. Yeah, we can't get glorified. Why them other motherfucking songs didn't get you glorified? Why you ain't wasn't goddamn glorified when you went straight drop? I never again. That was your first labels. Why you couldn't do it by yourself? Yeah, 3 letters. The motherfucker right here, homie. These 3 letters got him there. Feel what I'm saying? He said in every interview. He just said in the last interview. Sign yourself, he gotta speak them words, man. He don't know nothing else but them, man. He got to think about us all through the day, man. We in his fucking mind, man. But I guarantee you, now nigga in my studio, in his mind, we ain't thinking about that nigga, boy. We getting money on our end. We don't think about it till we hear shit on paparazzi shit. Mojo, you see?
So you see them, and it looks like they're always tiptoeing when they take steps. At the end, they take a step, but then they bounce up like they tiptoe. No, you don't do that. I ain't saying you got to be slew-footed, but I'm saying you got to walk deliberately. That's swagger. The way you walking. Hey, check this out, bro. the one that asked about swagger. If you was in the hood and for whatever reason, some kind of way, you seen that you had took the wrong, you walking, and you seen you that took the wrong turn, and you know them motherfuckers didn't seen you. Now, how you gonna walk past them? Are you gonna walk past them like a coward, all, shrunk up so you can draw attention to yourself? Or are you gonna walk past them like, ain't that a bitch? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, well, first of all, I ain't no motherfucking coward, so that would be option B. I'm gonna walk past them.
That's right. That's right. You gonna walk past them with swagger, is what I'm saying, bro. You gonna, whatever you do when you walk by, as long as it's gonna keep them motherfuckers off you using your swagger. Shit. That's why you don't want to try to identify it. Because let's say you would identify it, swagger is only when you walking up to a bitch, and you boo-boo, and you identify.
What's up, y'all? It's KT, Las Vegas Shark. Coming back from the other day. Sorry about that little mishap, y'all. Some shit happened with my son and whatnot. But getting back at you now, so I believe the topic that we was discussing the last time was Las Vegas gang politics. Now, sorry about that. I believe we left off on Donna Street, North Las Vegas. Now, homies probably think I'm a fool for talking about the Donna niggas or whatever. I'm giving everybody their recognition. Fuck it. Now, when it comes down to the Donnas, they originated as the GQs. They banded together after my neighborhood became a neighborhood. Shit got started. They turned the shit into Donnas. Now, I am not a Donna, so I'm not going to sit back and give you their whole history because I do not know their history. But I can tell you this. Donna niggas, I would have to give them their credit. They some of the most livest, thoroughest.
I have to stop dancing the way I dance at when we go to parties with the commission and everything else. They can't see me sweat, they said. I said, if I'm going to get promoted the way I'm dancing, I guess I won't get promoted. And the other part I always got is, why do you always smile a lot, man? Why you be smiling all the time? You know what I'm saying? I'm an easygoing guy. I'm happy. What do you mean why I'm smiling? Oh, they think you're a clown. They can think whatever they want. I'm getting things done. Okay? I smile all the time. I say good morning to everyone. To all inmates, I say good morning, and to my officers. Some of the commissioners didn't like me. Oh, she don't like how you say good morning to all the inmates. You don't like that. You still don't like how you call all your officers soldiers. Because I call all my officers soldiers. I didn't see gender, I told them. Because that girl or that female came to work with her hair done and her nails done, and there's an alarm, you better mess up your hair and put that helmet on. You better break those nails, which is only going to be a certain length anyway, to get done.
Right.
So I truly believe, I told him I never see gender. You're a soldier. So don't tell me that I should get this man to do something that you supposed to do too, that you get equal pay for. You know? And some of the women had more guts than some of the men sometimes. You know? You can't judge who's going to have the guts.
So you have no idea why people they don't like you or didn't like you?
Most people like me. The majority, I think.
Okay.
I think most of them like me. I still have a good rapport. All inmates I get to see in the street greet me with love.
That's
Take
true.
us to their restaurants, tell us we